as a young kid, I remember my father. It's so important. My father, he was a warrior. He fought the Japanese, then he fought the communists. And when I grew up with a father who took us out into the forest, and I moved with Orang Asli children. I played in Tasik Bera, and critically, I had this feeling instilled with me by my father. But then, as you grow up, you get caught in the world, and then I wanted to be a pilot, and I wanted to be an Air Force guy. I wanted to be a Navy guy. I wanted to be an Army guy. You know, you get caught up with all the glamour of and the things you see around them. And in the end, I became a banker. Then I realized after 5 years of banking, deep in down, this is not what I want to do. And it's so important that you go and meditate on this. Because, and I say meditate, I mean you go and reflect on this. And you find what you really want in life. Yes, for some people, they want to be a banker, that's what they really want, that's fine. But I found that I didn't want to be a banker, and I had this connection with nature that I really wanted to get back to as a kid. I was 9 years old when my father asked me, what do you want to be when you grow up? And at 9 years old I said, Dad, I want to be like that man I saw on telly. He seemed to be like a protector of nature. And he was David Bellamy. And he was one of the earliest documentary narrator. And I knew it at 9 years old, that's what I wanted to be. I wanted to be somebody to go out and talk about the forest and introduce the forest to people. You know, we human beings have lost touch with our natural self. We are caught up every day today in a fast-moving world that we've lost our connection with the environment, because we are part of the environment. But in this very modern age, technology, etc., has come in. We're caught up with televisions, and we're caught up with every modern things that come in life, that we have lost connection with our natural environment. And this is something that I feel has left us empty. And by having the capability of coming out with me and walking in the forest this way, learning and observing, nothing beats field work, I always say. Just go in, park yourself in the corner and look at birds, and you'll find they're not so different. They also go through challenges, they also go through relationships, and you'll soon realize that actually we are one with nature. There's so many things you can learn from nature, unbelievable things you learn from nature. Nature cooperates with each other to come together and protect themselves from a greater bad. Like if there's a bird of prey, like a mountain hawk eagle, the squirrel gives the alarm. The squirrel gives the alarm, other animals understand. Yeah, so there's the monkeys or the other animals hide. And then there's chachawi, a little bird that comes and attacks the eagle. So there's cooperation in nature. There's so many things we can learn. Everywhere we see wonderful pictures of wildlife, wonderful movies and documentaries on wildlife. And this tool of film is so important to bring it right into the face of people, into the living rooms of people, and to sort of touch their heartstrings, and then say, hey, you know, it's so beautiful, and I want to reconnect with nature. And how each individual going out in nature react to it, I hope that they feel just like what you said to me, because that is really what I hope to have achieved, that I've brought a little change in people's heart. And they may feel it differently, they may see different aspects of the animal, they may touch them. And it could be somebody who's gone through a relationship and they see such loving pairs of animals, how they look after each other. It could be that. It could be emotional experience, it could be, you know, that's what I really want, an emotional experience, an emotional connection to the forest. Two important sayings that have affected me very strongly. One important saying is by Rasulullah, when he said, when a man plants a tree and that tree animals can eat from, man can get nourishment from, and beasts, birds, man and beasts can get nourishment, it is a charity. And Rasulullah said, you know, that's charity, everlasting charity, because when a bird eats it, it carries it, it drops it, that seed becomes a new tree. So that very much affected me, and I plant trees, and I try my best to plant as many trees as possible. And all I say, just do one thing, and you follow it strongly, it works. Then there's another chap, his name is Colin Sawyer. He said this, in future, people will remember our generation, not because of what we created, but also for what we have refused to destroy. And so these two things have been you know, moving sayings that has affected me. And that is my experience, and that's what I hope, that what moves me and motivates me really.